Have you ever wondered why some people seem to accomplish twice as much with half the effort? What's the secret to being incredibly effective and efficient in life? The fundamental approach is to let go of your ego and accept whatever life brings your way. Go with the natural flow instead of clinging to expectations. This may sound confusing to some who might ask, if I have no desires, who will feed me or take care of my kids? Don't I still need to work and face responsibilities? Those are fair questions, but they misunderstand the deeper meaning. Letting go doesn't mean avoiding life's duties. It simply means not being burdened by them unnecessarily. In fact, it will allow you to tackle them with greater skill and ease. Think of the great sages and highly accomplished people throughout history. Were they not able to create incredible positive impact, precisely because they could focus with undivided attention, unburdened by restless cravings? The key lies in our usual unawareness. Before awakening to the present moment, we live life on autopilot, fused with and reactive to every fleeting emotion that arises. We speak, act, work, and even get angry automatically, slaves to old habits. We wrongly believe that acting from anger is passionate commitment, that anxiety is a sign we care, and that stressing proves we're responsible. But the truth is, emotion is separate from wise response. Emotion is restlessness, while action is action. Consider a high-stakes ping-pong match between two elite players of equal skill. The winner will be whoever remains less rattled by emotions and can thus better apply their technique. Emotion clouds action. Stillness allows effective action. As the ancient proverbial saying goes, the wise act with a still mind, not frozen or holding on, but responsive and unattached, victorious without destroying. So how can we, as ordinary people, step back from the turbulence of passing emotions and see things as they really are, rather than through a distorted lens? The key is to observe your own experience like a mirror. When an emotion like anger arises, notice that you are aware of it. There is the anger itself, and the sense of being aware of the anger. Consciously abide as that awareness, that observer, and recognize that the emotion is merely a temporary appearance, a mirage that arises and will inevitably pass away. It's like watching a wisp of black smoke float by. You know it came and you know it will dissipate. Don't fight it or stuff it down. Just clearly recognize, this will pass. Remain as the open awareness in which the arising and passing occurs. All emotions and experiences are ultimately like this, arrivals and departures in the vast open space of your true nature. Your essence is like the sky, with experiences coming and going like clouds. As long as you get caught up in aggressively avoiding or craving particular moments, you suffer. But if you rest as the sky instead of fixating on the clouds, you realize a deeper peace. You're not inert or withdrawn from life. You still respond, act, work hard, love, strive, and fully experience everything. But you do so without resistance, struggle, or attachment, with presence of being rather than neediness. This is the way responding appropriately to each moment, without judging it or insisting on control. Sometimes you put forth effort. Sometimes you let things be. Action balanced with non-action. Passionate engagement married to transcendental perspective. When you stop viewing emotions as reality itself and allow them to arise and pass without interference, you'll find yourself with far more energy available for productive, purposeful activity instead of aimless reactivity. Rather than being drained by inner turbulence, you can pour your full energy into your pursuits. Rather than fighting circumstances, You become like a force of nature, creative, dynamic, unstoppable. Your focus becomes laser sharp, for you are no longer fragmented and divided against yourself. Outer conflicts diminish, for you move through the world with greater wisdom and skill at resolving tensions harmoniously. With the burdens of insecurity, desperation, pride, and judgment lifted, you become so much more capable and effective. Goals and aspirations that previously seemed out of reach draw closer as you march towards them with cheerful, unhurried directness. In fact, you may find that what you achieve almost seems effortless, because your actions now flow from a union of willpower and surrender, strategy and Zen-like responsiveness to the moment. You create your outer world by first mastering your inner world. From understanding the transient nature of emotion emerges unshakable peace, confidence, clarity, and effectiveness. With spiritual rootedness providing unbreakable poise, you can fully attend to manifesting your highest aspirations. This perspective doesn't discount the value of diligent hard work, but it aligns your work with the natural harmonies of the universe. You become a conscious partner with the creative forces, rather than a restless striver operating at cross purposes. Your enthusiasm multiplies, as does your capacity for sustained, disciplined effort, for you are no longer burdened by negative mental patterns. Old sources of anger, stress, bitterness, and confusion lose their power over you as you realize your core self. From living this way, you naturally discover that what you seek has been yours all along: the boundless creative freedom, inner fulfillment, loving connectedness and effectiveness that are our birthright as human beings. Does this perspective resonate with you? If so, contemplate it further. Read or listen to teachings from awakened masters who point towards this freedom. Most importantly, turn your attention inward through practices like meditation that unveil your true nature. Life becomes dramatically easier and more fruitful once your inner energies are aligned. With practice, you can abide as that unshakable ground of peace and wisdom, always available in the present moment, and meet every person and circumstance from that grounded clarity. This is the open secret to achieving your highest goals, while enjoying the process each step of the way. Try it and experience the exponential increase in focus, aliveness, and creative potency available to you. The path outlined here is not a quick fix or magic bullet, but an inner shift that allows you to operate from a space of unshakable centeredness and wisdom in everything you do. As you commit yourself to this way of being, you will find that goals and dreams which previously seemed out of reach start becoming realizable. Obstacles that once loomed large will be handled with far more ease and grace. Each step of the journey will be infused with aliveness, enthusiasm, and a sense of adventure rather than struggle. Ultimately, you realize that the greatest achievement is not anything external, but simply waking up to the boundless freedom and radiant energy that are your birthright in this very moment. From that space, your unique virtues, talents, and creative expressions can unfurl naturally, unobstructed by the usual inner turbulence. You finally feel empowered to offer your greatest gifts to the world. So have confidence in yourself and this process. You are undertaking one of the greatest adventures a human being can undertake, to realize your deepest essential nature. Think of how fulfilling and joyful life will be when you are fully grounded in that unshakable foundation, no longer battered by insecurity, anger, or despair, but living from an open, loving presence. You've got this. Trust that you already have everything you need. Let go of harmful mental patterns and abide as the radiance at your core. The struggles, failures, and painful experiences of the past were simply helping to prepare you for this awakening. Honor that journey, but don't cling to it. What matters is this ever-present moment and the possibilities it contains. You are an infinite potential embodied, a vast, embracing awareness manifesting as this human life. Go forth and thrive. Believe in the power of your decision to live with greater consciousness, and know that as you do, you're inspiring others and helping to uplift all of humanity as well. Blessings on your adventure. Until next time.